Who am I? Waking up? The dog got me up. It's raining outside. She's afraid. She's nearly a 100-pound German Shepherd. She's afraid. I had to take her out. So why not measure my blood and glucose, right? Doesn't everybody at 4:15 in the morning? There we go. There's the ketones. 0.3. Okay, let's see what the blood sugar is at 4:15 in the morning. Okay, it's 4:22. Still can't fall back to sleep. Went to go grab some acetaminophen, otherwise known as generic Amazon Tylenol. Picked up the bottle. I thought I ordered the regular strength, the 320 milligram. I ordered extra strength. Looked inside. What the? Come on, I gotta order some more. Oh, that didn't last long. That's because I didn't get to my Costco and get the jumbo mumbo jar. It is what it is. Next, off shopping to Amazon. But before I do any Amazon shopping, I better take one pain pill because, yeah, it happens. Even at 4:20 in the morning. Hello, Tramadol. I need you. I need you, Tramadol, right now. Right now we have a storm going on outside, and now would be a perfect time to do a video, right? Hopefully you won't hear any bangs. Here goes a super cheapo Jerry hack, so you understand how cheap I am. Here is a pound of butter, and you see 4 sticks. You all know how to open them up. I just want to show you what I do because I'm so cheap. And I actually learned this from my grandma, Helen. Put the butter out. My mother never did this. She'd have the butter and keep it in the refrigerator so it would be hard. I didn't understand. So, of course, when I moved out of the house, I thought I'd be smart and do the, I can't believe it's not butter, the stuff that was already soft. Not good. But if I'm using softened butter for any type of recipe, this is what I use. Put it in the container just like this, and you see this extra residue? This is what my cheap Depression grandma taught us. Take this, put it in a container. She had it actually in a mason jar because back in the day they used glass jars for everything. I don't have a mason jar to show you. She'd open up another one. Whoops. And these she would save so that whenever she would bake, she'd pull them out of the refrigerator. It just takes a moment to get softened. And that's what she would use, as opposed to messing up her fingers or whatever. She would take one of these out of the refrigerator, put them on a muffin, on a cookie sheet, anything she didn't want to be stuck, and save it. There is your Jerry, I should actually say, Helen hack. So this is part of the fat fast that I am doing this week. And for those of you that are saying, Jerry, you're already on a restrictive diet with the beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Why are you doing this fat shenanigans? Because I'm doing a couple of recipes today, this week, actually not today, this week that involve a whole lot of fat. Beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And this is just part of the process. Let's cook the bacon. Okay, here comes another recipe, but I'm just starting it right now. Eggs. you don't already know this, because quite frankly, some people don't know this. If you have an egg and don't want any of this ick in there, all you do is take it on the side. Hopefully it's there. Yep. Take it on the side of your egg. Smash it on the side and it'll come off. I am putting yolks, saving yolks in the bowl for today's recipe idea, because of course it's beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. There we go. That one's perfect. I didn't have to worry about that. And the whites are going to be whipped, and the yolks are going to be used in today's recipe idea. Stick around, because this same process that I'm doing right now, you're going to see this later in a video this week. So this is actually going to be a duplicate. Whoa, there we go. The reason you smash it on a flat surface is that after you crack your eggs, you don't have any broken yolks in your whites. So it's perfect every time. I will finish the rest of the recipe later for the BBBE fast day for me. Fat fast day. Say that fast 3 times. See what I mean about the egg whites? There are no egg boogies in them. That's why I cut it off on the side of the shell. These are going to be whipped up later. Quick question. Put your answers down below in the comment section. How do you guys like your bacon in your house? This is the way I like it. I like it just so that it has color, just so that it is able to be held properly. No flippy floppy. That's the way I like it. Jack, on the other hand, likes his bacon crispy. So crispy that, and I won't do it because I don't want to destroy it. So crispy, as he puts it, if you drop it on the ground, it will break in 1,000 pieces. So he likes it this way. Crispy, crispy. Put in the comments below. Let me know how you like yours. Here's a little bonus tip for you. What do you guys do with your grease? When the youngest one was living with Jack and I, she would take the bacon grease and dump it down the sink in our old house in Milwaukee. Little did she know we had a septic system. That's a complete no-no. Some people actually dump it in their garbage and throw it that way. Now, this tip is for the campers or people like us that is in a burn community. I take the excess grease that I don't use, don't eat, don't want, don't give to the dog, put it on a paper plate with paper towels. A lot of paper. But that's okay. We live in the middle of the forest. So use all precautions when you live in the middle of the forest and if you're going to use this hack. This is what we use instead of lighter fluid. It's all natural. It will burn like us in our burn community. It will burn the garbage perfectly. I also use this underneath briquettes when I cook on the Weber grill, the charcoal grill, hence imparting a smoky, bacony taste, smoke, flavor onto whatever I'm cooking. Once this gets hard, if we're going to burn it in the burn barrel, burning garbage, of course, as we do in our burn community, light this up, put it down on the bottom, put the garbage on top of it, which is all paper because you don't throw cans into the burn barrel. Cans don't burn. Perfect. Every time. There's your tip. But I'm sure many of you are going to use it for your barbecue grills. Happy summer tip to you. Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jerry. And my channel is called Carnivore Jerry in the Middle of the Forest. Reason being is I have preferred to eat the carnivore diet. With that being said, sometimes you're going to see on my channel things that are not carnivore or that I feed my husband. Trust me when I say this, it's all good. I will not judge you, so please don't judge me. Now, in the same breath, my channel really does not have guidelines. I shouldn't say that. Probably have two guidelines. I don't post it in many of the channels have postings. They'll have one or two. It'll say, please be respectful, please do this, please do that. And I noticed in a couple of creators, again, no judgment here, a couple of creators write that they don't want people to self-promote or talk about themselves, don't post about themselves. I get it. My thought process is, if you have a channel out there that's keto, carnivore, you talk about cars, you talk about woodworking, whatever your thing is, I'm okay with you posting down below. You can self-promote yourself 100% because, quite frankly, there's room for all of us. Like when we go to heaven, there's room for everybody. Just one stipulation. John 3:16. But I digress for right now. So, if you're going to use the name of my God, the Father in heaven, John 3:16, in vain, say GD, you're gone. You're banished forever. If you're going to be disrespectful and fight with other people down in the comments, boom, you're gone too. Other than that, you want to self-promote? Come on, let's go. Promote yourself up to the hilt. The reason I say that is because I'm doing a challenge right now with, well, five, including me, 4 other people. And we're all promoting each other. With that part being said, oh, by the way, for those of you that know my videos, notice what's missing? Ha! That's because I'm using the camera in front of me, the way it's designed to be. Just saying. So I moved the camera and I'm using the camera. I want to do a Sunday shout out to one of my members in the beef, bacon, butter, and egg community, Chanelle, and her channel, Shan Drews, with apostrophe S, Life. Shan Drew's Life. The reason I say that is because, for those of you that also know, my other channel is called 1234 Let's Go. It's got an apostrophe S. So Shan Drew's Life has an apostrophe in her husband's name, Life. There you go. Search her. I'm going to put her down below. I'd like it, please, if you can click on and subscribe to her channel, because isn't that what we're all here for on YouTube? To promote ourselves. I want to lift up and promote my friends too. So Chanelle, I gotcha. Her channel is lovely. I love her South African accent. It's beautiful. Right now, her and her husband are living in Dubai. And this sidebar shout out goes to our eldest daughter, Linda. Linda, I see you. The daughter, Linda, claims to be a minimalist. Linda, I need you to subscribe to Chanelle's channel down below in the comments. Subscribe, and you tell me if you could live as minimalistic as my friend Chanelle does. Okay, now let's talk about this weekend, what the game plan is. Woo! I am fat, fasting. Sorry. I know people are looking at me going, what do you mean you're already fat? What are you going to eat? My own body fat. But I watch my macros. I'm very mindful. I have a coach. My coach's name is Kelly Hogan. I'll put her channel down below if you want to subscribe to Kelly Hogan. Everybody, majority of people know who Kelly Hogan is within this way of eating, within this space, if you will. So fat fasting is what I plan on doing during the BBBE challenge, and I'm going to incorporate every one of the consonants and the vowel, the E. Sorry about that. I had to clear space in the camera. So if you're wondering how I'm going to incorporate beef, butter, bacon, and eggs in my day, I'll tell you how I started today. I drank my usual typical 16 ounces of coffee, but I divided it. I had 8 ounces of coffee first after an hour of waking up, and I mixed it with a half of an ounce of the Bulletproof Brain Octane C8 MCT oil, along with the, there we go, ghee. So these two were mixed with 8 ounces. Later in the morning, while I was watching church, I had the other 8 ounces with 1 teaspoon of butter. Like I did yesterday, I worded in the Vitamix so that it is what it is. Now, for those of you that are not doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, and you like the benefit of fat, but you don't exactly want to use the fat of an animal, here's some suggestions. Coconut manna. It's delightful. It is lovely in coffee. It tastes good. Got a bit of a coconutty taste to it, as does this, the coconut milk powder. This has a coconut taste, but you can get your vegetable fats in there. MCT oil powder. I'll use this if I don't use the liquid one. Last but never least, beef butter, otherwise known as beef tallow. This week it's going to be very interesting. Stay tuned to find out how I am mixing this up. But I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the fat, bacon. This will be interesting to find out how I plan on using bacon for breakfast. Am I going to use bacon grease in my coffee? Stay tuned to find out. So why a fat fast? It's something different. This week I'm not weighing myself. I refuse to. I'm not going to do it. I did it mainly to find out how long it would take me to get rid of that inflammation, water weight, whatever that 8 pounds was that I lost last week. Not weighing myself this week. I am, however, doing the blood prick, the ketones, and the blood sugar checks. I'm going to stay with that. I'm a little bit concerned, not worried, not dreadful over it, because God's in control in my blood sugar, in my life, etc., etc. I just want to be creative, even with some recipes, with the fat and how I'm going to eat it. For example, today, I'm going to have an OMAD using beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, one meal. Reason being is I had my 16-ounce coffee experience. I had my fats. I'm full. I'm not hungry. I'm waiting till later. I fed the husband a big breakfast. He won't eat until 6 o'clock tonight when I feed him and the dog. So there you go. There you have it. And for those people that are worried about Jack's food, don't worry. Don't dread. I have to feed him. I'm not feeding you. So mind your own business, if you will. So that is it for me right now. Intuitive eating is paramount during this week. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat a lot of fat. A lot of fat. And I'll show you. I'm not going to weigh myself till next Sunday. So stay tuned. Stick around. You got to see my meal tonight. What I'm feeding myself in my OMAD. I'm back to being a one-handed camera person. Here is 1 pound of the Quick Trip 80/20 ground beef. And here are the 4 egg yolks that I'm adding into the beef tallow. The beef tallow, of course, that is rendered from the ground beef that I cooked. And this is what's for dinner for me today, OMAD style, fat fast style. And this is it. This is my one meal today. I have underneath 2 pieces of the Quick Trip bacon that I showed you guys earlier, and 2 pieces of bacon on top. And I think I'm going to put a little Frank's Red Hot sauce on it. This is just for me, so I don't have to worry about the dog today. I normally don't give her Red Hot sauce. She just gets meat, eggs, no spices. Oh yes, Redmond's real salt. I'll put it on the top too. And here comes the bite. Oh, this looks wonderful. Look at it smoking, steaming. This is a lot of food. Would you agree? This is a full-size dinner plate. I didn't put any hot sauce on because I'm hungry right now. And I wanted to do the bite. Come on. Beef, bacon, butter, eggs, all in one plate. The butter already melted. I couldn't take a picture. It's so good. Frank's Red Hot sauce is not a part of this diet because Frank's goes on everything, as they say. I'm way over to the side of this shot now because I had to turn off the computer. Cole Robinson is on a crazy rant. In the first 15 minutes, he named Kelly Hogan not once, but twice. And then later he mentioned her. So far, it's been, how many minutes has it been? 40 minutes, and he's named her 3 times. But it's complimentary. And, of course, like 17,000 big F words, because we know Cole Robinson in the snake diet